an electric lamp of 100 ohm, a toaster of resistance 50 ohm and a water filter of resistance 500 ohm are connected in parallel to a 220 volt source. What is the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source that takes as much current as all three appliances, and what is the current through it? Read the question carefully. Here an electric lamp of 100 ohm. One lamp is there, then like that way one toaster and one water filter. All these are connected in parallel to a voltage source of 220 volt, that is given here. Then what is the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source? Listen here children, this is lamp, this is toaster and water filter also here. All these appliances are connected in parallel to this 220 volt. You know children, due to this potential difference what will happen? The current will pass through this, and here this is a parallel circuit, parallel combination there. So here the current passing through each appliance will be different, that you know. But here we can take the total current passing through this as I. Then the next step, what is the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source that takes as much current as all three appliances? From this you have to know here this parallel combination. You know children, if you are finding the effective resistance of all these three resistances, you can replace that with a single resistance. That single resistance means you know that is the effective resistance. So here the resistance of an electric iron connected to the same source that takes as much current as all three appliances. From this you have to know here this effective resistance of that parallel combination, no, that is replaced by this electric iron. That means here the resistance of electric iron is equal to the effective resistance of this electric lamp, toaster and water filter, which are connected in parallel. Here you can see the resistance of electric lamp. R1 is equal to 100 ohm. Resistance of toaster is equal to R2 is equal to 50 ohm. That of water filter R3 is equal to 500 ohm. These three are connected in parallel to the source. So here we have to find the effective resistance. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Then substitute the values. 1 by 100 plus 1 by 50 plus 1 by 500. Find the LCM. You will get 500 here. 5 plus 10 plus 1 divided by 500, that is equal to 16 divided by 500. Then R P is equal to 500 divided by 16, that is equal to 31.25 ohm. That is the effective resistance of this parallel combination. Here it is understood from the question that parallel combination of bulb, toaster and filter, okay, we can think that is replaced by that electric iron. Why means here it is given as the total current passing in this circuit will be equal to the current passing through the electric iron. So you have to think like this. Here this parallel combination is replaced by that electric iron. Okay, so here we can think the resistance of this electric iron, that is equal to the effective resistance of the parallel combination of bulb, toaster and the water filter. So we can write the resistance of electric iron as 31.25 ohm. Then we have to find the current passing through that. There we can use Ohm's law. V is equal to I into Rp. Then I is equal to V divided by Rp. Then 220 divided by 31.25. You will get 7.04 ampere. Judge the equivalent resistance when the following are connected in parallel. Here you can see 1 ohm and 10 raised to 6 ohm. One is very less resistance and the other having high resistance. How to do this here? We can use the equation 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. From the theory we can say if these two resistors are connected in parallel, the effective resistance will be less than the smallest one. So here you can say one is very much smaller than this 10 raised to 6 ohm, and we can say the effective resistance will be less than 1 ohm. If you want to show that, you can use the equation 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Here it is very difficult to find the LCM. So what to do here? You can solve this equation as R1 plus R2 divided by R1 R2. Then Rp will be R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Then you can write 1 into 10 raised to 6 the whole divided by 1 plus 10 raised to 6. Then that will be 10 raised to 6 divided by 10 raised to 6 plus 1. From this it is understood the value will be less than 1 ohm. Then 3 resistors are given here having resistance 1 ohm, 10 raised to 3 ohm and 10 raised to 6 ohm. Here these 3 are connected in parallel, so we can say the effective resistance will be less than 1 ohm. How to show? 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Our values are like this. So, if you are putting the values in this equation and solving means that is very difficult. So, you have to do like this way. Here 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. R1, R2, R3 you can write in the denominator. Then you can write in numerator as here R2, R3 plus R1, R3 plus R1, R2. So, you can write this as R2, R3 plus R1, R3 plus R1, R2 divided by R1, R2, R3. Then the Rp will be R1, R2, R3 the whole divided by R2, R3 plus R1, R3 plus R1, R2. Then substitute the values here. 1 into 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 6 the whole divided by 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 6 plus 1 into 10 raised to 6 plus 1 into 10 raised to 3. Then how to solve this? Here you can see this Rp is equal to, here 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 6 you can write 10 raised to 9 the whole divided by here also 10 raised to 9 plus 1 into 10 raised to 6, 10 raised to 6 plus 10 raised to 3. If you are solving this, you will get the value less than 1 ohm. No need to solve this, children. Directly you can write that. Y means in the numerator 10 raised to 9. But in denominator you can see 10 raised to 9 there, then plus 10 raised to 6 plus 10 raised to 3. Then the denominator is more than the numerator. So, we can say the value will be less than 1 ohm. So, no need to do like this way. According to our theory also we can say for parallel combination the effective resistance will be less than the least value of resistances connected. So, here the resistance will be less than 1 ohm. How can 3 resistors of resistances 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm be connected to give a total resistance of 4 ohm then 1 ohm? How to solve all these questions? Children, you know, here we can take R1 is equal to 2 ohm, R2 is equal to 3 ohm and R3 is equal to 6 ohm. How to do this means, you know, series combination there, parallel there, mixed combination also there. Mixed means in that series and parallel both will be there. You have to solve this by using all these combinations. So, first we can take if these 3 are connected in series, can we get this resistance? So, here I am going to find Rs is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. We are thinking if you are connecting in this all these resistors in series combination, can we get this 4 ohm or 1 ohm? But it is understood, children, here for getting that if these 3 are connected in series, the resistance should be greater than 6 ohm. In series combination, the effective resistance should be greater than the greatest value of resistance connected in series. Here the greatest value, if you are comparing this, that will be 6 ohm. So here the effective resistance should be greater than 6 ohm. That is not given here. So no need to do this. Then next we can think, if these three are connected in parallel, can we get this? There is a chance no here. 1 is given there, that is less than this 2 ohm. So we can do that here. So for that 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Then substitute the values. 1 divided by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Then 6, 3 plus 2 plus 1. 6 divided by 6, that is 1. So from this we can write Rp is equal to 1 ohm. So if you are connecting these three resistors in parallel, you will get the effective resistance as 1 ohm. That you have to show here. Okay children, how to show, you know, here. Here you can see 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. These three are connected in parallel, means you can get this effective resistance as 1 ohm. So this is okay. You have to connect the three resistors in parallel. Next option we can think, one is in series to a parallel combination of the other two resistors. Then can we get this 4 ohm? Okay, here you can see, I am going to take like this way. Here 2 ohm is connected to the parallel combination of 3 ohm and 6 ohm. Now we have to find the effective resistance of this combination. Then we can check, can we get this 4 ohm. So for that, first we have to solve this parallel combination. So here 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 is equal to 6, 2 plus 1. Then 3 divided by 6, that is equal to 1 by 2. So here Rp is equal to 2 ohm. So the effective resistance of this is 2 ohm. Now this 2 ohm is connected. If you are replacing that parallel combination with that 2 ohm, you will get like this way, no? So here you can see the effective resistance as 2 plus 2. So Rs is equal to 2 plus 2. You will get this as 4 ohm. That is the effective resistance. So if you are connecting this resistors as these 3 ohm and 6 ohm in parallel, and that is in series with this 2 ohm, then you can get the effective resistance as 4 ohm. What is the highest and the lowest total resistance that can be secured by the combinations of 4 coils of resistances 4 ohm, 8 ohm, 12 ohm, 24 ohm. 4 resistances are given here. You have to find the highest value and the lowest value. How can we get that? If you are connecting these resistors in series, you can get the highest value. So first you have to find the effective resistance if these are connected in series. Why? Means that you will get the highest value of resistance. So here R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. Here you can write 4 plus 8 plus 12 plus 24. 12 plus 12, 24, 24, 48 ohm. This is the highest value of resistance that you can secure by using combination. Which combination? There you have to use series combination. Then how can we get the lowest value? There you have to connect these 4 resistors in parallel. So 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4. So here 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 24. Here LCM 24, 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. 12 divided by 24, that is equal to 1 by 2. Then what is RP? RP is equal to 2 ohm. That is the lowest value of resistance that you can get if these 4 resistors are connected in parallel. Okay, thank you children.